Salutations everyone, this is Ra. This video is about respect. Now, first and foremost, I feel that respect is mandated. Now, I feel this. Respect for others starts with hello, and respect for women starts with mom. It's the very first woman you will meet, it's the bearer of you, the co-creator of you, and the very first woman you learn how to respect is your mom. So, with hello, think about it. When you're a regular lay person and you're walking down the street with other ladies, they always say hi to you. You know, your neighbors, your colleagues, your friends. First thing you say to them is hello. Now, that's the thing about hello. You can say it to just about anybody, complete stranger. That's the thing. You could just say hello, wave, and that could be it. Or it could be a conversation starter. Hey, how are you doing today? It's just one of the most common, if not the most common phrase or word in the English language. There have been times where I've said hello to women and they thought that I was trying to hit on them and start a conversation with them. But no, I was just saying hi. I've called people before. I was just saying, hey, how you doing? I just wanted to see how you were. And the thing is about it is that people who know me personally know that every day I can't be in a good mood. I'm only human. I think that applies with virtually any human on this planet. But every day I can't be in a good mood. And there have been days where I've walked with a glimmer of hope, a beam of light over my head. Confidence, happiness, bliss exudes from me. Then there have been other days where I just looked listless. I was very pallid. I had my head down, and I looked abject, man. And, depression exuded from me. And then on the days where I had the bliss, hey, how are you? When people said hello to me. And on the days where I was down, some days it showed so much that people didn't either say anything to me, or when they said hi to me, I reply with a, hey, how you doing? They could see it, they could read it. It's my connotation, it's my tone and my voice. But that's the thing. I always spoke up. When people, said hello to me, I at the very least said hi back. When I'm in better spirits and they can see it, they engage in conversation with me sometimes, Oh, how's your family? How are you? But that's just a thing that was always a mandate to me. When somebody spoke to me, always say it back. It's just like, to ignore them would be, rude to me. So, that's one of the ideal things about respect to me. But, the thing is about respect is, I've always had people whom, alright, I'll put it to you like this. Let's say if I left out the house right now and I wore some big ass pants. I have people who have the audacity, they're bold, they're adventurous, they're daring enough to approach me with no qualms at all and say, them some big ugly ass pants you got on. Or them some clown ass pants you got on. You look like a fucking clown. Or, those parachute pants you got on like it's 1990 and you MC Hammer, biggest aficionado. Some shit like that, something like that. It's like, thing is, I get really mad about that at times, but one of my favorite quotes is, to let little things get to you shows a lot about your size. So I've learned to not let little things like people who have the audacity to come up to me and voice their negative opinions about me get me down. Because we came from two entirely different walks of life and different tutelages. I was taught, and I kind of raised myself on this notion, this standard, that if I don't have anything to contribute to a conversation or anything positive to say, I remained silent. Whereas another person may have not been taught that. They were probably under the impression or under the tutelage of somebody who taught them, if you have anything to say, be it negative or positive, they didn't indicate which one, let it be known. And 9 times out of 10, the people have something derogatory or pejorative to say about somebody. So, me, I feel as though respect is mandated when given it, and it's a mandate to be taught. It is a prerequisite that I behold for if ever I have children. Not at this stage in my life, because I haven't accomplished quite enough to have one right now. But when I have children, it's something that I must teach my child. Because think about it. The people who teach their children respect and etiquette at a young age, those are the people who intend on their children thinking outside the box as well as escaping the box with great fluency, ease. You know, it's a faster task because they have respect. They know what to say and when to say it. They know how to dress this at this venue versus this venue, you know. They know how to speak when spoken, you know, when it's a certain subject, they know what to say. Whereas on another side of the spectrum, if you don't teach your kids respect and etiquette, you don't intend on them going many places in life, because now they don't know that they can't say this at an interview. They can't use slang. They can't, you know, speak with double negatives. They can't speak in broken sentences and run-ons, you know. I mean, they can't dress in baggy clothes. They can't sag. They can't dress provocatively or with a lot of jewelry. They have to dress in ecclesiastical attire at certain venues, job interviews, when they're delivering presentations at work, stuff like that. You know, it's just, you got to look presentable. And I mean, I'm not knocking stereotypes or anything like that. I'm an African American. I know in my community, in my race, a lot of our young men wear their pants sagging. It's just a little inappropriate to dress that way at a job interview. You know, it's almost scantily clad. You know, you can see your boxers, and you gotta dress appropriate. So it's vital that you teach your children respect and morals, because you want to see them go further than you did in life. You want them to not make the same mistakes you did. You know, if you're a real parent, you want your kid to be better than you at virtually everything and more. You know, you want them to learn more words. You want them to know more. You want them to attain and accomplish more than you, you know. You look at your children kind of like a glimmer of hope, a second chance at life. So every mistake you did, you know, you won't make it twice. You won't, your son making it, it's kind of like, in a way, you're making it, because, you know, you want to teach him not to make it, but it all stems from respect. And yeah, I mean, shoot, it's just a mandate. I mean, for example, I've always had it. I know when I'm on a bus, if a woman is pregnant or they're a senior citizen, octogenarian, sexagenarian, visibly older than me. Not to ask a woman's age, but I'm going to get back to that in a minute. Remove myself or ask her, does she want to sit down, ma'am? You know, take my hat off and build, and let women go in lines first. Even, I've had it happen every day. I get on a bus every day, I go to school. There have been lines, and there'd be either all women or predominantly women with 1 or 2 guys in the middle. I'll let the whole line go through because it's mostly women in it. Ladies first, you know. And that's the thing. I've always upheld chivalry. I'm a bachelor, I'm a single guy, so I'm interested in meeting other women to, you know, kick it with and talk to, go out with, hang out with, stuff like that. So when I approach a woman, and they tell me that they have a boyfriend. And it's one of three things that they could tell me to make me cease and desist trying to converse with them or align myself with them. I don't call them a bitch. They turn me down. Even if they turn me down impolitely, they just don't say anything to me. I walk off and acquiesce. I don't say anything. I don't bother them. The girl could either tell me they have a boyfriend or they have children, and I'll speak on that in another video if anybody has any inquiries, because the way I feel about girls who have children and relationships with them. And the one I said I was going to get to, if they tell me they're 14 or they're 13 or any strong number of years my junior, I will fly away from them like a fucking peregrine falcon. Because that's the thing. Respect. You aren't really supposed to ask a woman how old they are. In just a moment, I'm going to put my iPod on the charger because I had to touch it because it just took 1%. In certain scenarios, you have to ask a woman their age. Because there have been times where I've approached women who looked, my age. They looked older. So I presume, hey, how you doing? Talk to them. Then they divulge something to me that makes me evade like a fucking speeding bullet, because I don't do this. I'm not a pedo. That they're younger than me. They're 14, 13 years old. And you have to ask because they look differently. They look, older. It's like a Benjamin Button thing. Like, they look older, but they're really young. It's like progeria. It's like some of these women nowadays are very precocious. They're developing quickly in areas and stuff, and it's just like, damn, I'm gonna go talk to her. And then you come to find out, in some scenarios, most scenarios nowadays, it's unfortunate, some people find out later that that girl was lying about her age. And now you got Kara's 113 and good situation. And now you in jail for statutory rape. That won't be me. Because in certain times, you gotta ask. Some women, that one is a little ambivalent with the asking woman their age, because it could go either way. It could be disrespectful. At the same time, you gotta know. So, but yeah, the thing is, I've always upheld chivalry for women. I'm a man who likes women to be a little bit thicker. Not, huge. But I don't discriminate against spears, triangles, and stuff. But I prefer a woman. I'm a booty man. I'll just say that. I like women with booty. But I uphold the same respect. I'll put it to you like this. If I'm walking into my school, I'm walking anywhere, and I'm going to the door first, there's a series of women behind me, a group of women behind me. I will hold the door open for the woman who looks like a model with the same zeal that I would the woman who doesn't look model-esque. I have the same respect. So chivalry, no woman is exempt from it. And that's just how I feel. So I've always had respect for women. There have been times where girls have gave me the coldest shoulder and treated me like the ground. The pavement. Treat me like shit. Treat me like shit's shit. But I've always had respect for them. I've always shown respect to some of the women who did not even have respect for themselves, their mama, me. It's like, damn, who do you have respect for? But I've always shown respect to them regardless. So, depending on your tolerance level, if somebody disrespect you, you may reply or retort with more incendiary words than what they shot your way. But like I said, don't let it bother you. Don't be Goliath. Don't be the bigger person. Be the bigger person, and don't let the little things defeat you. I mean, it's just all, I mean, people go talk, and people are gonna disrespect you, but don't make it be, you know, the deficit of your respect. Don't make it be the reason why you're disrespectful and you're becoming disrespectful. Just always be great. Always uphold respect. Now, me, I've always listened to songs that, I mean, my taste in music varies, so I can listen to a song. I mean, my music mostly is positive, and I got things, you know, I'm kind of like a male feminist. Yeah, so I preach respect for women a lot, and with that, it's kind of like shoot, what was I trying to say? I listen to songs that may not be the same music that I purvey, you know, with the same message that I purvey. So songs like "Bitches Ain't Shit" by Snoop, "A Hoe's a Hoe," you know, I think that's, or "I Gotta Let a Hoe Be a Hoe" by Ghetto Boys. These are songs that are demeaning to women, you know. Willie D is probably one of the most misogynistic rappers, and I listen to songs by him. Little Hooker with a song he did, Choice. But see, the difference is, the thing is about that music is that I can listen to it, but I don't let it influence me. So I guess it's an opposite attract situation. But I've had guys who, I've been on a train platform, and there'll be a woman next to them, and they'll listen to these songs at the highest volume, and it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it would be appropriate to listen to a song like "She Swallowed It" by NWA. I'm mostly a hip hop old school fan. I like some modern shit, but most of the music I like is old school. I wouldn't listen to that song loudest volume in front of a lot of women. You know, it's just because I have respect for women, and I have prudence to know that this would not be the most appropriate song, if any song I'm listening to out loud, because I just think it's rude to listen to my music aloud like everybody wants to hear it. You know, I got headphones, I listen to it my own, you know, zone. I listen to it at my own, you know, volume where I can hear it. Not everybody else can, but it's not the most appropriate song to listen to because I got respect. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much, well, that's not it. I want to speak on this too. You probably see me looking away because I do have the guidelines, but I admit, sorry, I broke fourth wall, I guess. Addressed something, or addressed the script or the audience, but I'm always addressing the audience. These videos are for you guys to view, and thank you for everybody who's watching my videos as late, but I digress. One thing about respect that kind of irks me a little bit is that some people, well, can't irk me, it's their opinion, believe that respect isn't given, it's earned. Now, the difference between that to me is kind of like, me, I've only done two things that support my musical aspirations. I've shown you that I've only done two things. I got the verse that I put on here, and Knowledge Is Not My Opponent. Now, if I came out the next day and said I'm the best rapper, that's on Reed crutches. That has little to no support behind it. I don't have any mixtapes out. I don't have any songs on here yet. You know, where's the proof? Where's the validation? Where's the substantiation to back up, you know, I'm the best rapper? That I understand. And I'm humble enough to admit that I have not earned that title. I have the potential to earn that title, but I have not done anything. So I wouldn't come out and do something so stupid anyway by making a foolish claim, because they would put a lot of pressure on me to say it, and now I gotta, everything I put out, you're judging it based on that first thing I said. Now it's like, okay, you say you're the best, now we go look at you, and we go be that much more critical of your work, you know. So, that I understand, I have to earn that title. But this is all about respecting people as persons. Now, you know how they say you can't respect a certain thing about somebody. See, that's the thing. It's not that I hate people, I hate what certain things people do. So if there's a man who's going around helping homeless people like me, making wishes at the Make-A-Wish thing. John Cena is a great example. I respect him, already, I mean, I say, hey, how you doing to him, or, I wouldn't malign him or talk badly about him behind his back or something like that if I knew him. He got that respect, but he also has this much more respect too because of what he's doing. I mean, helping kids, making these wishes for these kids who are terminally ill and they really want to see him. I respect that. Whereas if there's a man next door to me, or if somebody's in my neighborhood making child pornography, I can't respect that. I just can't. That's the difference, I respect people from the base already. So the next person I meet, you introduce me to them, extend my hand, hey, how you doing? Stuff like that. Respect is mandated. So I want to apologize if I belabored some points, but I had to get it out here. I'm glad I made a video. It's been a long time. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got a lot of it out of it. And if you will, or if you feel like it, show this to some people that you feel are disrespectful and they need, some tutorials on it. But yeah. Thanks for watching and have a great day.